Okay, we welcome on a quick, very special guest, Glenny Balls. He's a busy man. Glenny has, as they say, his fingers in a lot of different pies around this office. It's not a sexual thing. That's just you. You're a hard worker. Sounds a little sexual. A lot of irons and a lot of different fires. And so Glenny is preparing for an interview with who's coming on the
Ashley Matheson today.
Ashley Matheson.
She seems to be a TikToker that started an OnlyFans. Not really an OnlyFans model per se. So I'm excited to get into that. First girl we've had on like that.
Yeah. So you were just saying before we started recording that some of the most famous people on OnlyFans don't actually show nudes, or they're not doing porn or anything like that.
Yep.
What are people paying for?
People are paying for the thrill of possibly seeing them nude and then getting disappointed. That's exactly what's happening, if we're being honest.
So is it like a pump and dump? Like they subscribe for 1 month?
It's theoretically a pump and dump scheme. I've said many times that OnlyFans should, maybe they should, because I don't want to talk shit about OnlyFans, but it would be nice if they offered maybe a trial, a minute, a 30-second trial just to see what you're subscribing to.
Or maybe
you gotta be careful. Like 30, then it becomes just beat the clock.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie. A lot of times when guys are subscribing, they're subscribing for the hope that it's something, and then like I'm sure a lot of the fellas are subscribing to Woodruff, hoping that she's nude on there, and she's obviously not.
Maybe like a blue check mark for they're naked.
Yeah, there should be some sort of like a rating system, like NC-17 nudity.
Yeah. So what happens on these OnlyFans where it's not porn? Are they just like kind of showing part of their boob?
It's whatever they want. That's the beauty of it. It's whatever the queens want. They could post literally tank top photos. The girl that I have out here, I just subscribed to OnlyFans a half hour ago, and she posted nowhere near nude.
Okay.
Then there's some girls that do hand bras, or some girls that do
hand bras.
Some girls that do regular bras.
But that you can see that in Vogue.
There's some girls that do strictly tits, topless nudity. Some girls don't show bottoms. It's whatever the queens wants to do.
Now, can you expense these subscriptions because it's for the show?
I was told I can. I haven't done it yet. I probably should sit down and do it.
It's always Billy's favorite question to ask.
But also, I mean, a lot of them are free, honestly, because that's the way you make money. You really should make it free and then charge for other photos.
Yeah, so that's kind of what we were talking about on Tuesday's show. Big T's got size 17 feet.
Yes.
And we were thinking about doing macrotoesing, where it's, Billy's feet occasionally popping, but really Big T's feet are the star of the show.
I might get Billy. So
I think Madeline's as well.
Yeah, I mean, you got some fucking.
Yeah, no, I think we have something that's in low supply and high demand.
By the way, I was the first one to make an OnlyFans at Barstool.
Okay,
people forget that. People forget that my feet walked, so Jordan Woodruff could run. Just remember that.
Mm-hmm.
But I might get it going again.
But so we're thinking about doing MacroToesing, and we're talking about the strategy behind it. Should we make it free to join and then pay for pics, or should we make it pay to join and then the pics are free?
So here's the thing. I don't really know what the market for Big T's feet are, but in the market for, if Big T was a beautiful lady with a wonderful pair of breasts, the idea would be to do free and then charge for other stuff. So mostly what you're going to do, the ideal way I've learned from talking to some of the people that help the ladies with their accounts, is you make your subscription if you want to make it anything less than $6. Maybe some girls do $3, mostly do free. And then you'll charge in the DMs maybe $20, $10 for a sex tape or a topless photo. Or you could even do wall posts that you charge for as well that anybody could subscribe to at any time. But the main way you make money is through the DMs.
Okay.
Duly noted.
All right.
So if you were to ever do, let's say, a video of you lotioning up your feet, that you could charge $50 for. What's the creme de la creme end of the road for MacroToesing? Like the biggest thing you could do. Like let's say one of my favorite OnlyFans girls, let's say her name is Ashley Madison, which is not. If she's obviously my goal is to see her do a sex tape. So she should charge the most for that. What would your goal be?
I mean, that's kind of I'll do anything for the right price.
I feel like if it's just feet, the top thing would be rubbing lotion on them.
Okay.
Or maybe someone sucking on a toe.
Okay, we can make that happen.
So that would probably be about $50 to $100.
Now, I heard on your show, Glenny, on the clip that I saw, that a big request is like squishing things with your toes.
I've heard that a lot.
Get a bucket of grapes.
So yeah, it was actually Reese's.
And then we sell the wine.
Yes, you could also do wine stuff as well. You could maybe sell your socks.
Peanut butter, step around in peanut butter and then put shoes on after you've stepped in the peanut butter.
I don't want to ruin my shoes.
Or what about if it's like Mets against the Braves in the playoffs, you have Frank smelling your feet?
Yes.
I'm down for anything that I can do in my own home.
We could get a beautiful lady to massage your feet.
Walking through butter, just stomping on butter.
Walking on hot sand.
Ooh,
You know what I actually might do
Careful.
well? A plaster of your feet. Do a little.
I like that. Yeah. Make your own big T foot.
Footlight.
A footlight.
I'll put them together like this.
Okay. Well, we need somebody that's going to run the DMs for you.
I could help you out with that.
Okay.
You may have to give a cut to the said person.
I'll do it. I don't want. If people are gonna pay American currency, I want them to get the full experience. I'll do it.
That's fair. Let me tell you, not everybody does it.
No, yeah, I'm sure.
All right. Well, thank you, Glenny.
So, thank you guys. Good luck with the toes.
I know that you've got.
I do have a queen I got to get to in 5 minutes. She's sitting in the lobby by herself. I feel bad.
Did I tell you, Glenny? I went out to my favorite wing place down the shore.
Joe's Rotisserie.
Yeah, Joe's Rotisserie. Did I tell you that the guy in there that runs the place, Joe, he saw me pull up in the big gay Barstool Sports truck.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh hell yeah, Barstool Sports! I love you guys." And he's a fan of like PMT. He's a fan of the pizza reviews. And he's like, "But the thing that I watch the most is Glenny Balls only stands."
Yeah.
And so he's got like a TV that he sets up in the restaurant, and him and all of his employees. And thanks to Avery for giving me the recommendation, the first place to go there. But him and all of his employees, they watch your interviews with OnlyFans models all the time.
I appreciate that to them. I went a few weeks ago. It was great. They were great.
Yeah.
I love Joe. He was on the Guys Grocery Games pizza party episode. I watched that when I got home that day.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, Glenny.
Thank you guys. Enjoy
Good luck.
the day. Good luck with the toes.
Thank you. Arian Foster.
What up, man?
Arian. Happy birthday to you.
Disconnect.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Arian. Happy birthday to you.
Woo! Are you one? Are you two?
What are you,
Are
36?
36. Woo!
Thank you.
36 years young today.
36, man. 36.
So, Arian, I saw that the NFL Throwback account, they like posting your highlights a lot. They put up a nice mixtape of some of Arian Foster's greatest hits. And one announcer, I think it might have been Kenny Albert, said, like, this is the only player that I've ever seen that reminds me of Gale Sayers. What a compliment.
Yeah, girl was a beast, man. Yeah, I used to do my thing, man.
Yeah, so I was watching your highlights, and there was one that stuck out to me. You were running against the Bengals. Do you remember this? Do you remember the run where you get downfield and you stiff arm a guy in his back, and then you basically like run over him? It was one of the most emasculating runs that I've ever seen. It was 42, a safety on the Bengals, and I'm looking up his name right now. So, Arian, do you remember that run? Do you remember the player that it was that you stiff armed?
I don't remember his name, but I do remember the run. Yeah.
It is impressive. It's impressive. But yeah, it was nice to wake up this morning. One of the first things I saw on Twitter was Arian Foster highlights. So it was cool to see. And then you sent a nice little video to the group last night. You were out for dinner drinking some pineapple infused vodka. Or no, I think you said it was like, yeah, you said it was vodka infused pineapple at the start, and then you corrected yourself. It looked just like a pineapple martini.
Yeah, so what they do is they soak pineapple. Yeah, I explained it to y'all, but they soak vodka in pineapple for like 2 weeks, and they just leave it there. And then by the time that they take it out, it just tastes like pineapple juice. And so it's just vodka, and it's delicious, and it gets you lit very fast.
The best part of the entire video is you like had it recording, and then the waiter came over and was asking you questions, and you look back at the phone and you're like, what the fuck you guys want? You're like questioning why you were recording yourself.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, I had a good night. I'm finna have another good night.
And
I just woke up like 10 minutes ago.
every time I watch your highlights, I'm just like, that's fucking sick. Like, you do moves, I'm just like, whoa.
Dude, you move like butter.
Ooh, like butter.
Like
Butter
does it
kind of
look
just stays there.
No, you're like a knife through butter. Some of your
Yeah,
cuts upfield.
like you
are
don't
just
even look
insane.
like you're trying. Like it's so effortless. Like you barely look like you're breaking a sweat out there. I was like, damn.
I appreciate it. I don't do well with compliments, but I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I just had to say that.
Imagine how good you would have been if you had tried. You ever watch your highlights and you're like, man, I wasn't even putting my foot on the gas on that. Look, I'm slacking my way to the end zone on that. You would have had 3,000 yards in a season if you had put forth effort, Arian.
You know, it's funny when I was growing up, like early high school, because of my running style, it was like I have like long strides.
Yeah.
And when you have long strides, it's more of a rare thing. Because when usually people run, it's like really quick.
Yeah.
Right. They think turnover means fast, and so for people who don't understand running, long strides looks like you're not trying hard. And so I used to get shit all the time about me being lazy, and I'm like, dog, I'm moving my legs as fast as they go.
It's like a deer. Like when deer run, they don't look that fast, but they just have huge strides.
Mm-hmm. And it wasn't until like we started playing games and I started like scoring that I was like, oh, that's just how he runs. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, like high school football coaches, they'll see a player running like that and they'll be like, stop running scared. Get behind your pads, that sort of thing. It's like, well, I'm very fast. So they'll have to catch me. There was one play that you had where you ran in between Troy Polamalu and somebody else and you made them hit each other. That's always my favorite play to watch. Like I remember Michael Vick did that one time. I've seen Adrian Peterson do it, where you're just so fast that you outrun their pursuit angles, and then they just end up smacking each other in the face. That's got to be very satisfying.
That was one of my favorite games to play against because that was like Troy Polamalu. Like he's pretty prime of his career.
Yeah,
and he had like one of my favorite plays, which I think I had like 8 yards or something like that. But he blitzed off because when you used to go, this is the funny part. Is like when you used to go against Troy Polamalu. He didn't do what he was supposed to do. Like schematically, they give him free reign to do whatever he wants. So they might be in cover 2, and he might blitz. You know what I mean? Like literally, like when you're preparing for him, they tell the scout team who's wearing his jersey, they say just do whatever you want. Just try to cause chaos. Go wherever you want. Do whatever you want. And it's crazy preparing for him. But he came off the edge where he wasn't supposed to blitz, and he clips my foot, and I'm like almost at a 45-degree angle, and I catch my balance and keep going. It was one of my favorite things I've ever done on a football field. But
that's great.
Yeah,
that's like
find that bitch.
one of the best runs of all time. Only went for 8 yards. Arian Foster.
Yeah, facts.
Well, congratulations on your birthday. I know that you're having a good time.
Congrats. I mean, I didn't do nothing but exist.
Tell your mom congrats on the sex.
I got you.
And you were asking us if we want to get faded together as a podcast. Billy, I think, wanted to get drunk today to celebrate your birthday, but Billy always wants to get drunk. But I had to tell him, no, we can't do that. It's a Wednesday. It's a work day. So
yeah,
we'll maybe.
I was down.
What about our we do a pod in Tennessee where we have a nice little drink.
If and when we win on Saturday, I'm fully planning on becoming inebriated, and then we can record a podcast.
That would be fantastic.
Or if we lose, I'll get inebriated sadly.
There you go.
Do you think you'll get more drunk if you win or lose?
Win. That's how you get me. Like when
that's true.
When the Braves won the NLCS, see, we went out after the World Series because you were here watching the game. But that was like, it was a Tuesday night, and like the bar we went to first wasn't even open. So then we had to go to another one, and it just like was, and I was like blogging during it because obviously the Braves just won the World Series. So it was, but after the NLCS, Travie, a couple other people, and I went out, and that was like, that's the hardest I've gone in quite some time.
It'll be a bad day to be in Orchard.
Yeah.
Horrible day.
I mean, there was Big Buck Hunter.
I beat the shit out of you in Big Buck Hunter.
Yeah, one time, and then who won the other one?
No, I literally put up like so many bucks on you.
I think you beat me one time. I beat you another time.
No, I think I have the receipts.
So, we are going to celebrate your birthday with a quick toast here, Arian. I'm gonna let Billy, if you promise to do your job for the rest of the day.
Okay.
No, I don't even have.
I'm only
any
gonna take
alcohol
one.
here.
Just one for Billy.
I don't like drinking hard alcohol.
Okay.
I prefer
Ready?
Coors Light.
3.
Hey, do you guys want some? Let's get everybody
y'all
involved.
go for it.
No, we'll go first, and then we'll pass the bottle around.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go for it.
But
Yum.
it gonna be
Happy
Billy's
birthday.
shirt gonna be off in 15 minutes.
Happy birthday, Arian. What's up, Billy?
Appreciate that.
You ever drank vodka before, Billy?
Oh man, it's just transforming right now. You all right, bro?
What's the matter, Billy?
What is this face? You look like
What's the matter?
Goblin from Spider-Man.
Billy, what's the matter? So Billy.
I didn't actually want to get drunk. I was trying to be responsible.
So
I was really hoping that's what happened.
So Billy,
All this rocks.
little behind the
I
scenes
didn't
here.
actually want to get drunk. I have stuff to do today.
A little behind the scenes, Arian. Billy sent a text to the group without you on it this morning. Say, do you guys want to fill a vodka bottle with water and just pretend we're getting hammered with Arian on the air and then reveal it at the end? I said, sure. That sounds like a great plan. I'll get a bottle. And so Billy put a bottle of New Amsterdam vodka in the fridge that was filled up with water. And then I switched the bottle out at the last minute. And I poured myself a shot of water and poured Billy a real shot of vodka. And now Billy's pissed off. The danger that I'm running into right now, though, is because I did trick Billy into taking a shot of vodka. He's probably not going to work for the rest of the day. So that I'll wear that one.
No, I spat it out.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, because I actually have stuff to do today.
Are you sure? I don't think you spat it out.
I spat
One
it out.
shot will get you drunk, bro?
No, I mean, then I'm like, oh, well, I had one drink today. Might as well, like, make it a day.
Oh, you're an alcoholic. Okay.
No. No.
It's a self-control
Just
issue.
choose my spots.
That was fun.
Billy, the look on your face was priceless.
I was like,
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That is hilarious. I can see why he made that face now, because he was expecting water and got fired. That's one of the worst things ever.
Sorry, Billy.
Yeah.
You were asking for it. You were trying to set Arian up.
No, what I really wanted to happen was Arian probably wanted to drink some wine on his birthday, and I didn't want to spoil that for him. And I wanted to, I thought it would be funny if we just kept taking shots of water like throughout the show, like every 10 minutes, and then everyone's like, "Whoa, they're like must be super fucked up right now."
This
like,
was
nope,
way funnier.
Yeah.
That's so funny, though. PFT, you an asshole, man.
Yeah, I'm kind of a dick.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But that reminds me, I don't have any alcohol here, and I'm getting lit today. So
Congratulations. What are you going to drink?
I'm wine. That's the only exception. That shit I drank last night, because it tastes so good. It literally tastes like pineapple juice, and you just get lit. I don't even like vodka. I hate vodka, and you really can't taste the vodka. So I'm ordering some red wine right now.
I love it. I wanted to kind of circle back on Tuesday's show because Billy came up to me last night and was like, hey, I think I'm ready to say what I actually believe last night. So I wanted to give Billy the floor.
Okay, so I was very hesitant about that topic. I didn't want to be labeled like Alex Jones, that I was sort of like, being detrimental to the victims. But after a lot of people reaching out, I think the Stephen Paddock story, there's much more to it. I got a bunch of DMs from people who either knew people who were there or one individual who was there that sort of also believe this theory. So in all the people who thought I was being like Alex Jones still think it. So might as well just go off it. There was definitely, I don't know. Something was definitely happening on the strip that night. Don't know what it was. People were definitely harmed. Here's a DM that I got that I did see if this was actually a real one. Looked at the guy who's from Vegas. I found the guy who he's describing, who he knew was from Vegas. He said, my sister and brother-in-law were at the Route 91 concert, fled to the Tropicana, and were held at gunpoint there. They couldn't find an article about it because all the news was about Paddock. Held at gunpoint is a bad way to phrase it. They said a guy in a wife beater shot in the air at the Tropicana Hotel and told everyone to get on the fucking floor. There was a couple like this. One guy was describing, it's a very long message. I was eating dinner at the Cosmopolitan at Momofuku, waiting to go to the bathroom when a wave of well over 40 people, 2 hours after the shooting, rushed into the restaurant. Everyone is yelling, shooter. I rushed back to my table and grabbed my group. Everyone was laying on the floor. Shots were heard. All this stuff. So I don't know. That was sort of what I was getting at. I probably didn't enunciate it the best. Wasn't able to convince it the best way because I was sort of tiptoeing. I didn't want to be offensive, but hearing these people reach out, be like, yo, dude, I was there. like believing something else was happening isn't sort of offensive. That's all I wanted to say. I mean, there was a guy who sent pictures of, gunshots at a window. And honestly, there was one on July 16th where they also thought there was a shooting on the Strip, and that was during the gambling, the poker tournament that Mincy was talking about. So I think this might be either a phenomenon where like a single event triggers a herd mentality of people to duck, and sort of everyone's just gun shy, for lack of a better term, so they freak out and sort of stampede and stuff. So I think this phenomenon may be pretty commonplace on the Strip because there's so many crowds, so many noises, so many distractions, a lot of stimulation from all sorts of places, lights, noises and stuff. So I mean, it's a weird situation. I don't think we'll ever really hear the tale of it. I think there was definitely some sort of appeasement with the report to sort of, make everyone feel secure in a way. But I'm just going to go out there. I don't think the full story is the full story.
So what do you think the full story is?
I mean, I think there may have been some sort of there's videos from the Tropicana of various agencies moving in with guns, pointing at everyone, like sort of what you'd see in an active shooter situation. It's weird. I know that's what I was saying before. I think there may have been multiple incidents on the Strip besides just what was happening in the Mandalay Bay in the 32nd floor. And also there was a weird charger found that didn't belong to Paddock that was similar to that was identified as a type of phone that is like a satellite phone that some special forces people use. These are things that were just said. Who knows? There's a lot more to it. There's a lot of people connected who have ended up dead.
Wait. Go back on that. Who's dead?
So there's this guy, John Baleem, was like the CEO of the company that sold those types of satellite phones, of which the charger that was found in the suite
A phone
connected to.
So just so I got you straight, a phone charger is not a normal phone charger.
It's not an Android charger. It's not an Apple charger. It is a charger used by communication devices that are in various special forces. Use them in war zones. They're disconnected from the mainframe, more of like a satellite phone. It's weird. Like cops probing the Las Vegas concert massacre have found a mystery charger in Stephen Paddock's hotel room that doesn't match any of his phones. So was he the only one in there? We don't really know. The whole thing's pretty convoluted. I did not say the right thing about his hard drives. His hard drives are missing from the room, from the computer. They weren't erased. They weren't wiped. They were missing. So someone, either he threw them out the window, or at some point the computer hard drives had to leave the room. Who knows?
Okay. What's the guy's name? Baleem?
Yeah.
How do you spell that?
John Baleem.
Like the
Death.
Michigan basketball coach that coached for the Cavs?
Let me look it up. FBI honors agent killed 30 years. That's not really, but there was it was one of those things that's kind of like the Hillary Clinton deaths, where just there was a loosely connected individual who ended up dead.
Okay.
So that's all I wanted to say.
I'm piecing this together in my head. All right, there were multiple, I guess, stick-ups all across the Vegas Strip that night. If I got that correct?
Yeah.
Did anybody die because of those?
We don't know.
Other stick-ups?
It's just the reports weren't there. We don't exactly know, but there was video of police responding to the scenes. I'm just working off of DMs, which I know is very anecdotal evidence, but
Anecdotal.
It's a hard word to pronounce.
I'm with you.
I didn't want to go full Alex Jones last episode, so I was sort of on a weird teetering line. And the quality of the explanation probably wasn't the best. Leave it at that.
Well, no, I'm going with it. We're letting you cook, as the swath of Billy fans was in my DMs. You let Billy cook, man. All right.
I was getting the opposite. I was getting like, you can't explain shit.
So Billy is cooking, and so okay, there's multiple stick-ups along the Vegas Strip. Now, is there anything that connects any of this to the Vegas shooting? Like, is there anything that links it together?
Well, there was various people reporting various dressed military figures, be it like GI types, who were present. They were probably federal agents responding to shootings, but because of this charger that was found, that was linked to basically a military contractor who makes communication devices for the U.S. military, they ascertained that these, GI types, these military contractor types up and down the strip may have been related to this charger left in the suite that, someone took their phone, left their charger, just like was a bit of evidence that wasn't checked on. But we'll never really know. It's one of those things that I think caused a lot of people to be really freaked out because there was no real true story. So people's imaginations run wild. But I still think there's kind of something. I don't know. My mind's.
But what though? Like, when you think there's something, what do you think that there is?
I think there may have been a government operation that went wrong on the 32nd floor, and Stephen Paddock may have been involved or not. He may have been pulled, like they may have ran in there to, maybe Paddock was just a gambler who liked chilling in that part of the casino, and maybe he didn't even do it. And I don't know. I don't want to say he didn't do it because I definitely think he wasn't a good guy.
So he definitely moved a bunch of luggage boxes that contained guns, probably up to his.
He may have
room.
been involved with a larger group, and that the blame of him.
Would he have like 15 or 16 pieces of luggage, something crazy like that?
He could have been buying. It could have been involved in like something like the what was it? Need for Speed, like. Remember the Obama gun smuggling thing where they were selling guns to the cartel? The U.S. government was selling guns to the cartel. It could have been something like that.
You mean Fast and Furious?
Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Need for Speed. Like, what if one of those efforts went, and I'm not blaming Obama, it was definitely the intelligence agencies, but.
He wasn't president when this happened.
I know, but it could have been something like that. What I'm saying is under there.
You should blame Obama.
I don't want to blame Obama. That's a little too far.
People don't blame Obama for enough shit.
If it was a drone strike, I'd absolutely blame Obama.
Yeah, Obama. It's just fun to blame Obama. Thanks, Obama. Just rolls off the tongue.
Yeah. But it could have been one of those things where they were selling arms to another entity. It was a sting operation that may have gone really wrong, and then all the people were then trying to escape the Mandalay Bay, causing gunfights up and down the strip, like different.
Well, my thing is, I guess what I have trouble understanding is if it's just an arms deal, why shoot civilians?
Because in a panic, they tried to make it not look like let's say you were an entity that did not want what happened to ever get out. It was something that could damage national security, all sorts of interests, jeopardize a lot. And you just like, if you were at your really wit's end and you had to clean something up, last resort scenario, like there's people who could make the cognitive dissonance to be like, if we just start shooting into a crowd, it would save more lives than if we let this get out.
What about him reserving hotel room?
It sounds crazy, but like it's the type of thinking that like causes, like, for example, the USS Maine to get blown up.
Here's what Billy's saying. Like, if there was a nuclear weapon on a 737 traveling between San Antonio and Detroit, and the United States Air Force could shoot it out of the sky and kill 120 civilians, but that nuclear weapon wouldn't make it into the hand of a terrorist, they'd probably do that.
Yeah.
So it's the trolley problem. You're describing the trolley problem.
Yeah.
I was saying something similar where if you were fucked up, not like similar to the trolley problem, but if you were fucked up enough in the head and you wanted to pull off a heist, then slaughtering a massive amount of civilians at the same time as your heist was going on would probably be a distraction from law enforcement stopping your robbery.
Or if you were an opportunist and you saw that the majority of police response was happening at the Mandalay Bay responding to the shooting, you may try to rob a casino on the strip. Like if you were an opportunist because you knew the response wouldn't be as big.
Yeah.
Like
that would probably explain somebody with a gun in a different hotel.
Yeah. Like this description of held at gunpoint is a bad way to phrase it. They said a guy in a wife beater shot in the air at the Tropicana Hotel and told everyone to get on the fucking floor.
Yeah, so maybe a robbery
Yeah.
went down.
I mean,
My big thing is though, like he did reserve hotel rooms and stuff in like at Lollapalooza
that's one of those things.
and another festival.
Yeah. That's one of those things I know it sort of cancels out like his motive, but that's something that could easily be falsified. And I know that's a little conspiracy brainish, but because there's people out there who are like that, I don't believe this has happened. And hearing them reach out to me after the episode gave me a little more confidence to now be here and say like, look, like these like people want answers. Hopefully I can help them get answers. If you have any more tidbits like those, please DM me. It may cause me to go crazy.
Real tidbits only.
Because some of these first person descriptions I've been given are insane. Like people were sending me videos of what they filmed in casinos after. Most of it was government groups going in there to sort of confirm that they were investigating some of these shootings, but there was a lot of action on the Strip that night, and I don't think we'll ever really know what happened. But on July 16th this past year, there was a similar scenario, a panic about a shooter, and there was a similar response. So maybe this is a phenomenon in a place like Vegas with a lot of traffic, a lot of people, when they talk about malls, right? I mean, not malls, supermarkets, and they try to make you go through a maze to like buy everything. Like, oh, to get to the milk, you have to go through a whole maze of food and you end up buying more stuff because you're going through the maze.
Mhm.
Like all of Vegas is exactly like that. Like get you to gamble, get you to buy drinks. It's a whole maze. So if you're in one of those situations, you probably see that sort of stampede, sort of chaos happen a lot easier than if you were in, a suburban area, like a regular mall. So maybe that phenomenon is just that instant herd like panic is something that is caused much easier. So hopefully that just puts the wrapping paper on past episode. I think that our new way to set up where we will announce the topic on Tuesdays for Thursdays, I think it's going to be amazing to get more user gathered information.
Yeah, I got a lot of good feedback on that idea. I think people are down to do those longer episodes later on in the week. It's just mostly, I'll be honest, it's a little selfish, but I think the quality of the episode will be better if I'm not totally fried from an all-day Sunday football watching marathon and then staying up until like 3 o'clock recording the show. So that's
I think
gonna
it
be the
does
plan.
make sense. It does make sense. It does just happen to coincide with your schedule, but it does make sense.
Yes. Yeah, both those things can be true. It is selfish, but it also makes sense. So, all right, that wraps up the conversation from earlier. Are we gonna do Barstool karaoke today?
I think we have.
I was told you were doing it every week.
Names in the hat?
So you're just going to do it till I had to do it and then stop.
No, let's do it. Billy, you got the. What are you doing, Billy? You taking some phone calls? You okay?
Just got a weird phone call.
From who?
I don't know.
Somebody
it's weird.
from Las Vegas.
They're on to you know too much.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get the hat. Billy, where'd you put the giant hat?
I think it's behind you.
Billy cleaned up the studio today. Great job, Billy.
The giant hat.
I'm having another accidental 6-year-old day today where I just look like I'm 6 with the clothes that I chose. Where is it, Billy?
The big cap. I didn't throw it out. It's somewhere around here.
This is why you should never clean anything up.
I know. This happened to me at my house. Now I can't find it.
Especially for a PFT, because he's going to accuse you of stealing it without asking you.
Yeah.
That's true.
You put it in the bag?
A place for everything
put it
and
in the
everything
bag?
in its place.
Oh, Mad Dog put it in the bag.
It's in the bag?
No, don't fucking put that on me.
I'm not. Okay, I'll
Mad
go
Dog,
grab
did you
the
throw
hat.
it away?
No, you put that in the bag of the things that you didn't want to throw away.
So
Okay.
Billy also he was supposed to clean the studio this morning, and then I come in here, the studio looks great, and then I just happened to find out that he made Mad Dog help him
No,
clean up the
okay,
studio,
Mad Dog-
which was not her job,
No.
and she's a nice person, so she did it. And then Billy said, "What'd you say, Billy? Something along the lines
No,
of
he texted me and
it
he
needed
said,
a woman's touch." Billy, is that what you said?
When that is the only way to figure out if something's truly clean.
He texted me this morning and said, "Hey, I need your help in the studio." I thought something had gone wrong. And I was like, oh shit. And I came and found him and he said, hey, I need your help cleaning the studio. And he goes, wait, I just need you to keep company. And so I came in here and I just held the trash bag open for him and, made sure everything looked right.
So Billy's strategy was to text you, ask you to come into the studio to help him clean up. And then once you got in here, he was like, actually, no, you know what? I'm not going to ask you to help me clean up. Just hang out while I clean up and just watch, just hang out. And Billy knew that you would offer to help as opposed to just sitting there watching Billy clean up. And now Billy's saying that he didn't ask you to clean up.
No, it was more like I need someone to be like, because I don't have the
women's touch.
the wherewithal to be like, that's dirty, that needs to be clean. So just like
no. So I just made sure.
There was a lot of, she was more directing me a lot of the time. Like, that's dirty. You should clean under the couch. And I was like, yes, that is what we need.
You don't have the wherewithal to know what's dirty or clean,
So
bro? How old are you, man?
I'm 23. I'm paying my own rent. I live alone.
Oh, great. Yeah, you're 23 and you're paying your own. Congratulations, Billy.
So when I'm in my house, I like don't realize certain parts of it are dirty until someone else comes over and like, that's dirty.
I'm kind of the same way.
Yeah. So need just sort of a third person to be like, hey, there's tons of stuff under the couch that needs to be cleaned. I was like, well, what? No one can see it. It's under the couch. Then we lift up the couch and clean it. See, that's the stuff we need.
Okay, so
you know we call that you dusty, bro. That's what we call that.
What was
dusty
your when you were a bachelor? What was your room like, or like in college?
There's a difference between messy and dusty. You sound dusty.
What's the difference between messy and dusty?
Messy is like clothes are on the floor. Things are misplaced. It sounds like you got like old plates under your bed and shit.
No. The stuff that was under the couch was basically like a pile of discarded
mini pile.
merch. Yeah. There's just tons of piles in these office of just merch, different stuff that people send us. And we all have a little bit of a hoarder mentality.
But I don't, so.
I'm not going to sit here and say that if Billy's dusty, that I'm not dusty, because if Billy's dusty,
No, you are.
I am
Actually-
a pile of powder, baby.
No, I am not. If there's food, if there's anything that's biodegradable, that stuff's going in the trash immediately around me. There's no like open, like bugs, no
open
bacteria.
container.
But PFT, no offense. In a lot of your piles, I find trash.
Okay,
You think you call them dusty?
it's fine. I'm
PFT
dusty. I'm dusty. I might be a little bit dusty.
Like old takeout bags.
Unhygienic.
I wouldn't consider a hygiene thing.
I am aware of some of my shortcomings. I am.
No pun intended.
None. I'm not aware of that one. Because we're all the same size laying down.
What?
Right?
No.
That's also not true. But okay, thank you, Mad Dog, for cleaning up the studio. That was very nice. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate it.
She can have all the credit.
Billy, can you find the hat though?
Yeah, let me go get it.
It's in that bag that you said we're not throwing away this bag.
Okay, Billy's going to go track
I
down
think it's by your desk.
the hat before Billy gets back. I do want to talk to you guys about some of my favorite people in the world. They're called Shady Rays. I'm putting on my Shady Rays right now. Shady Rays has all the essentials that you need to make summer complete. Their sunglasses offer an industry best combination of fit, style, and performance without the big brand price tag. It doesn't stop at the quality. Shady Rays offers the most insane protection program in all of eyewear. Every pair is backed by lost and broken replacements. If you lose or break your pair, even on day one, they will send you a brand new pair. Wear with confidence because Shady Rays has your back long after you purchase. I don't know about you guys, but I lose a ton of sunglasses. That's just kind of how I operate. It's how I've always operated. Great news, though. If you get Shady Rays, if you lose them, they'll send you a new pair. It's incredible. They're the only ones in the industry with this type of guarantee. And if you don't love them, you can exchange for a new pair, or you can return them for free within 30 days. There's zero risk when you shop with Shady Rays. Their team always has your back. And exclusively for our listeners, Shady Rays is giving out their very best deal of the season. This is important. Their very best deal. Go to shadyrays.com. Use promo code MACRO. Get 50% off and two or more pairs of polarized sunglasses. That's shadyrays.com. Use promo code MACRO. Get 50% off two or more pairs of their polarized sunglasses. Okay, as Billy's looking for the giant hat, just go around the room real quick. Big T, you are exempt from Barstool Karaoke because you performed so well last week. Avery, if you are chosen What do you want to perform?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it yet. I think it'll be like a spur of the moment thing.
Okay. How do you feel about Hootie?
Hootie?
Yeah.
Like Hootie and the Blowfish?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Yep.
Mad Dog?
Are you asking if I'm good with Hootie and the Blowfish? Or?
No, I'm asking if you get chosen.
I mean, you and I could do like a Harry Styles duet.
I'm not getting dragged into it if you get chosen.
Damn it.
You're not
Yeah,
pulling
no
a
duets.
Billy Mad Dog clean the room situation.
No, I've already calculated that I have at least another month.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, Billy did you know what Billy did to you? He pulled a Tom Sawyer on you. He was
I didn't read
whitewashing
Tom
the
Sawyer.
fence and he was like, "Oh man, this is so fun." And then you're like, "Oh, can I help? Can I help?" "Oh, yeah, I don't know if you're going to be able to help clean this room. It's just so fun. It's more of a Billy job." He's like, "Please, Billy, can I try?" "Yeah, okay. All right. I'll give you a shot, but only a little bit." And then next thing you know, Mad Dog's cleaning the entire studio.
No, I actually, while he's out here, I didn't clean the entire studio. He had the idea himself to clean under the couch. That was disgusting, but he did that himself. I helped him lift the couch. And just held the garbage bag open for him.
Well, thank you. You can do Harry Styles though.
I could do a Harry Styles, or yeah, I'll probably do a Harry Styles little radio hit.
Okay, Arian, if you're chosen, what song do you want to perform?
I'll keep it a buck, man. It won't sound right over the thing because it's gonna be a delay. If I get chosen, I owe you one when I'm back in the city. How about that?
No.
Big T?
Where's the gigantic cap? Give me this.
Shit, sorry.
Got a prop coming in.
Sounds like a whole bunch of fucking cap to me. I know he can't see it, but everyone else can.
Live look at Arian Foster.
Cap.
It's facts though.
Wait, can't you just sing it, listening to your own audio, and then we'll put the audio in behind you?
But that's what I'm saying. I would be singing it to y'all, would be hearing it a cappella.
Yeah.
It's just different. It's just not the same. You got to be there for that.
Cap.
It sounds like Cap.
It's not.
You're
It's
in
not
it, right?
Cap.
Smells like some MF and Cap.
And it's my birthday.
Cappy
Can't force me to
birthday.
do nothing on my birthday. He said "Cappy birthday."
Billy, what song would you perform?
out.
I'd perform Ring of Fire by Johnny Cash.
He doesn't have to do it.
He doesn't?
I want to
No,
do
he
it.
did it.
No, we're down to y'all 4, and then after whoever does it, then it's 3, and then 2.
No, the names go in the hat every week.
Yeah.
No.
Besides yours, because you just went.
Yeah. It's,
No.
We're not playing last
You
person in
can
the
you
cap.
can pick. You can pick out of the hat.
No, it's last week Billy was out. Now it's me and Billy are out. Next week it'll be me,
Yeah.
Billy, and whoever else.
You're just making up your rules.
No, this is what you said, you dumbass.
No,
so
it-
that
no, it's
everyone
not.
has to do
No,
it.
it's not.
Yes, it
I,
is.
I said that your name's out of the hat.
Correct. So you get down to the everyone does it.
Billy's name
got
was
it
out last week
stumbling.
because Billy
and now
just went.
Billy's name is out and
No, it
my
goes
name is
back
out.
in.
No,
Oh, so it's just last out.
I never said that, Big
that
T.
is how you explained it.
I never said that.
Yes, you did.
I never said that.
Yes, you did. A bunch of fucking cap in here.
Wait, so he might have to go again?
Billy.
Billy
not-
might.
But not Big
no,
T.
this is wrong.
I'm considering putting Big T's name back in the hat if
I am
No,
so
I-
glad I
then
didn't
you're
take
gonna
it.
have a-
insubordination continues.
No.
Okay.
Then you could have people who never do it. That's moronic.
This
Do
is-
you hear yourself?
Yeah, this is. Trust.
Also, I just
Trust me,
said
this is what I
5
said.
minutes ago. I don't have to do it for another month, and you said, "Yeah, that's right."
Oh,
I thought you were doing
He
some
about
fuzzy
to
math.
pounce.
No, you're just capping. This is cap. Macrodosing.
okay. I
The
have
cap
my
on
name.
this app.
Cap on this app.
Oh,
So is Billy
man.
in or is he out?
Billy wants to be in.
Billy,
Yeah. I
do you want to be in? Okay.
Okay. Well, you're waiving your right to be out then.
I'm waiving my right to be out. I wanna
Okay,
be in.
that's
Okay.
different.
Okay.
Okay.
That's different.
Big T. Can I
Because
have
Big
this?
T wants to be out forever.
So is Big T picking? Are we doing
Yeah.
that?
I need a song to perform.
Okay. So where did Hootie the Blowfish come from?
I don't know. First thing I thought of.
Got you. Okay.
Aaron, do you have any requests? If it's me,
Yeah.
I'm not picking. I won't be
Yeah.
part of this rigged election.
That boy funny, man. Oh, does it have to be a song you know?
No.
Preferably.
Hey, I'll do it, whatever.
Maybe I could listen to it one time through.
I would like to hear you sing.
Okay. Big T is zooming.
Oh, H-Town, Knocking the Boots.
I'm unfamiliar.
It's a 90s song.
Have you made your selection?
I've picked a card. I really hope it's someone who doesn't want to do it.
Okay, I will sing H-Town Knocking the Boots, but I get to listen to it one time through.
Or
Fair
is
enough.
the camera on me so I can reveal it like a
Yeah,
World
it's
Cup
on you.
guy?
Yeah, Sepp Blatter. It's Arian.
Oh, fuck.
Arian, you've been
That's-
chosen.
That's talk about a rigged
Happy
election.
Okay, I think
birthday
you-
cast.
Arian, you like Jewel, right? You're a big fan of Jewel, the singer-songwriter?
I don't know who that is.
You should sing My Hands.
Thought
By
it was
Jewel.
vape. Thought you're like, you bit fan of Jewel. I was like, are we start vaping right now?
You know that song?
don't know that song. Let me look it up.
Here are the lyrics. My hands are small, I know, but they're not yours. They are my own. But they're not yours. They are my own. And I am never broken.
You know, it's funny. The that compilation of my highlights that
Yep.
that the NFL Throwback put out. Matt Schaub commented on or tweeted me. He said, "Man, that catch in the rain against the Bears was so sick." It was.
It was a nice
That's-
catch.
I
Yeah.
saw
Coming
some
from
other
Matt
comments
Schaub,
that
buddy.
said the hands were mid, though.
Well, that's because they're fucking haters and probably fans of this police FT.
P-Fed T.
Yeah, that catch. So it was a decent catch, but I think if there was a different camera angle on it, you might have seen that ball hit the ground.
Cap.
You landed on the
This
ball.
This is Macrodosing. I see you, Big T.
Yeah.
So, Arian, is there?
Jewel my hands.
Yeah, you can do that. Or if there's another song.
No, I think that's what it should be. It should be whatever somebody suggests. I like that. Keep it funky.
Okay, so you can listen to it one time through. And you
right,
just have to do the first verse and the chorus.
All right, I'm listening. I got a plan right now. Let's see.
So Arian is saying that his audio is not working. Big T,
Isn't it, man?
once again, is calling cap on that.
I mean,
Colin Kaepernick. That's
I'm
that's
not
what you're
calling
doing.
Cap. It's Cap Capman over here.
It's facts, bruh. I can share my screen and show you.
So we need to figure out a way to do this. Because the hat picked you.
Phone.
I love that it picked me on my birthday, and that's amazing. So how about I just give you an IOU next time at NYC? I give you a little song in the stew. It'll be great. It'll be amazing.
Unfortunately, the choice isn't up to me. It's up to Big T.
It's
Why
not up to
the
me.
hell?
The Cap chose.
Yeah, but I mean, you were handling the cap. You were
I mean,
the
this
chooser.
you're a musician. You're supposed to enjoy doing this.
That's not true.
Why not?
Performing on demand is not something artists enjoy.
It's like being
It's
like,
something-
oh,
It's a good point.
you're funny, tell a joke.
Yeah,
That sort of thing. But
I don't.
The Cap
I don't
did-
make music to.
I mean, you're
No,
not
wait,
the
wait,
first one to have done this.
I don't ever remember agreeing to this shit.
Me,
first place. by
me
the way.
fucking neither, pal.
Yeah, I agree. So I'm with you now.
No. You can be with me after you perform. Then you can be with me.
It's just not. It don't like it. It's funny
All right.
and it's kooky when you're in studio. I'm not in studio,
All right,
so it's
all
just like
right.
I'm singing in a room by myself.
If-
I don't like.
If you're not going to do it, then I think we all need to collectively come up with something else. Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
You can't just get away
with
with
that.
nothing.
In fairness to Arian,
Okay with that.
we've had multiple copyright issues with the Barstool karaoke, including a song that he's in. So
can you not?
How does that happen? I'm independent.
I know
Somebody
it's crazy.
flagged it? I didn't flag that shit.
The song got flagged on the last YouTube.
Can we not?
It wasn't me.
In the dispute, I put, the guy who's in the song is literally on the podcast.
Guys whose song it is.
I
That's
think
crazy.
we found ourselves at a crossroads, and I think we need to make a big decision here. I'm down to cancel this entirely. And have Barstool Karaoke go by the wayside.
But what about? I mean,
We're getting
I just-
copyright strikes.
we can take
Arian won't do it.
we can leave it off the
Yeah.
YouTube version, and then you have to listen to the pod.
Can I sing Ring of Fire?
No, not yet.
Yeah,
we're
no,
we're
you-
figuring out what's happening.
You want to do this? You want to do this too bad? It's got to be someone that
It's the
really
Tom
doesn't
Sawyer.
want to do
Yeah,
it.
it's ruining the moment.
Yeah.
I feel like we're at a real come to Jesus moment, like we were with Art of War.
I agree. I don't remember signing up for it, so I'm okay with scrapping the P31.
What about the rest of you guys?
I kind of like it,
I'm down to scrap it.
but I've also haven't had to do it yet.
That's
Why don't you
that's
do it?
3 votes. We'll see you. Best y'all can
And
do
just
is
3
tie.
votes.
Okay, we'll save it for when we're all together. How does that sound?
Done.
But how about
I'm
this?
okay with that.
How about we save it for Tennessee because I'm assuming that's like the next time we'll be together because it's in a month. We have to sing Rocky Top though.
Okay.
You'll be. Whoa! What the fuck is that? Why are you
I've
looking
never
like?
liked this song.
What
never
the
liked this
fuck?
song.
This is why you were defending fucking Dixieland Delight. You're an Alabama fan.
I definitely not am not that, but it's that it's you think it's a good song? Like
It is.
slaps?
It is by people who aren't affiliated with UT. It is always number 1 or number 2, like best fight song in the country.
I love it.
I understand how you can like the song.
What
catchy.
what
I've never really
what
liked it.
don't you like about it?
It's just not something that's appealing to me. Like it's not like I've never been in my rotation on my
Right.
playlist.
I get that it's not something that you might necessarily listen to every day, but like when you're at the game for the purpose it serves, it's an elite song.
You know what? I guess I'll reserve my judgment because I've never listened to the song outside of being in a uniform.
When Big T sings it, it sounds great.
When he whistles it, it's even better.
We're
He
gonna
has
be
a hell of a whistle.
we're gonna be hopefully singing Rocky Top many, many times.
Many, many times. Okay, well, we'll put this on pause. We'll pick it up later. I'm disappointed. I
You
think
sound disappointed.
I think
Yeah, you
people
sound
out there are going to
disappointed.
be disappointed. I'm disappointed for the listeners, not for myself. For the Macrodosians out there that they're tuning in today because they wanted to hear Arian sing on his birthday. But that's
I don't think
fine.
so. I don't think that
We
they
already
were.
sang
Yeah.
today.
That's fine. Yeah, you did get a song today. So, any other topics we want to jump into? There's one other thing that I saw on Twitter today. There's an AI rapper. Have you guys heard about the AI rapper?
Yeah.
The worst shit in the world.
Are robots allowed?
So it's an AI
No.
rapper named
No.
FN Mecca, and it's controlled by a white guy, and then the AI rapper uses the N-word in its lyrics.
It's cosplay.
Yeah.
Appropriation. Shit is stupid.
Now I'm all for robot rights here because I want them to like me when they take over. But I feel like this is a simple case. This is open and shut. Well, you are allowed to say it, but you also are opening yourself up for all the criticism that you'll get, and also maybe getting punched in the face at some point.
You really don't say it.
No, anyone can say it, but
No,
then there will be consequences to it. That's what I'm saying.
There are consequences. It's disgusting to me because it's like I don't know, man. It's just like an accumulation of what they think people want to hear, which is just I don't know, man. I hate it, dog. I hate it. I hate everything about it.
Yeah, I don't know anything about the rapper. I just saw the tweet today, and I was
That's all I saw. That was like 2 days ago.
this is pretty clear cut, I would say.
Yeah.
The links that certain white people will go to just to be able to say the word is just this dude wrote a computer software program so that he could use it.
Was
Come
it
on, man.
AI or just a metaverse rapper?
I don't know the difference.
Because
Where are we at with all that shit? I don't hear anybody talking about NFTs anymore. Is that shit done? Are we done?
Yeah,
Pump and dump.
Billy killed him.
Pumped and dumped.
Billy killed
I'm so happy
NFTs.
about that.
It's like if you're watching The Wire and Stringer Bell knows that once once, what's his name? Bodie has 2 cell phones. He knows that the market is saturated with cell phones, so he sells all of his cell phone stock. That's what's going, like once Billy touches on something, then you know the market's hit its bubble and you should sell. I'm just going to try to shoehorn any Wire reference that I can into every episode.
I need to watch it.
Yeah.
Oh, we already talked about that. The new Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet, but apparently,
Oh, I watched it.
was it B+?
To summarize it, Rosemary's Baby.
Okay.
Got it. Aaron, did you see the new trailer for Avatar?
There's another trailer?
Yeah, they just dropped it like yesterday, I think.
No, I have not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what would you rate it?
The trailer?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be really good. I'd say a solid 9.2 out of 10 trailer.
9.2.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's just because it's a big thing. It's coming. We've been waiting a long time for this.
We have been waiting a long time for this.
Long time.
Okay, well, I'm gonna watch it. Will I be lost if I watch the sequel and don't watch the original?
Maybe.
Oh, they remastered the old one.
You haven't seen Avatar?
Nope, not yet. I'm gonna
You
get
never seen
around to it.
Avatar?
No, I'm gonna get around to
Neither
it.
have I.
I feel like I had to see it in theaters. What's the point of watching it?
Oh, I just want to be there with you guys, man. I just want to hold you while
Let's-
watching it.
Come to New York. We'll watch the first one together, and then we'll go to the second one.
I want to watch it on Arian's big screen TV.
That's lit.
I also
would
want
be
to watch
sick.
like football all day on Arian Foster's TV.
You should do that. You should do one of your football Sundays. Come to the crib as soon as this shit is ready, and we'll house you.
We could. I'll tell you what. We can go to your place, watch football all day with you, and drink Camus.
That sounds like an amazing time, actually.
That sounds amazing.
We
Yeah.
should do a podcast on my couch, bro. That would be fun as hell.
How big's your couch?
It's big as fuck.
I was gonna say, if you have a
I mean, if it's anywhere proportional to the television.
yeah, you have to have a huge ass couch to complement the huge ass TV.
Got a big couch.
Now, is it one of those TVs where you get off to the side and the picture quality is not great, starts turning black from the different angles?
I don't think so. It's not here yet, so I don't. I hope not. I'm gonna send that bitch back.
I'm just skeptical. I think your TV might be too big.
Sounds like a quintessential hater move.
Maybe. Well, prove me wrong. I will come down. I will watch football on it. That's a promise. I promise you I will do that at some point. I promised you. I promised you. You can't me. I promised you.
You're like a bad boyfriend. You
Not on your
we
birthday.
never do we never do anything that we say we're gonna do, PFT. You never take me anywhere.
No, we're gonna hang out. I promise. It'll be great. I promise you I will hang out with you in Knoxville. I promise you I will watch football at your house at some point. That is a fucking promise. You can take that to the bank.
The Knoxville is a big step in the direction for your relationship.
It is.
We ain't there yet though, so we'll see. We got a month. A lot of things can happen in a month.
That's very true. Maybe we'll just become better friends over the course of the next month.
Okay with that.
What are you doing for your birthday today, Arian?
I just ordered some bottles of wine. I ordered some Torchy's tacos.
Yeah.
I'm gonna probably play Valorant, throwing some music. My shorty's taking me to Hot Pot today. Just real chill, man.
That's a great day.
you know what I mean? Yeah.
So
So have y'all ever had Hot Pot?
yeah, hot pot's delicious.
Oh my god, it's one of my favorite meals.
What kind of Torchy's tacos are you getting?
So I'm getting chorizo and eggs.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm getting what they call the trailer park.
Yeah.
Where it's chicken, and then it's got some cheese, lettuce, tomatoes. Nice little fried chicken taco.
Do you order the trailer park trashy?
No, that's too much. I put this. It also comes with this like the red sauce, like the salsa. Put a little salsa in there.
Yeah, I love the
Crap.
trailer park trashy with the queso and the cheese on it.
Yeah,
So
it's
good.
good.
Oh, you know who should start an OnlyFans? Finland's prime minister.
Oh, she's the goat.
Have you been
y'all
seeing the content
her?
she's been putting out lately?
Great content, yeah.
And her friends.
Did you see the new one from today?
Yeah,
The
topless.
she's like grinding.
No, that's
No,
yesterday.
that's
There's
yesterday.
another one.
Today-
She's going.
Well,
yeah.
it doesn't directly involve her. The woman that she was dancing with was back at like the prime minister's residence making out topless with another girl.
Dude, we gotta go to Finland, bro.
So wait,
Wait.
Walk me through that.
Wait. What?
Okay, so Finland's prime minister gets after it. And she, I guess, recently was like out at a club and she was dancing with a musician. She's been married. She has a husband of like 18 years. She was dancing with like a male musician. Then she was also like grinding on this Instagram model. And then today a picture came out of that Instagram model at the prime minister's house making out with another girl, both of them with their tops off.
Yeah, dude. This is wild.
They get after it
kinda-
in Finland.
I kind of like that though. I mean, not the sexualization of it, but it's like she's just enjoying herself. It like normalizes her. Like I think too often our world leaders are thought to be like these stiff ass. Like, yeah, they like to party. That's what's up. I mean, is she good at her job? I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know anything about her politics whatsoever, but I'm generally in favor of letting people party. That's what the Beastie
Good thing,
Boys
man.
laid their lives on the line for so many years ago. Our founding fathers. I say let her party. Let her.
Oh, she's a social democrat. Okay.
I think you probably have to be a social democrat to get elected in Finland.
I'm
Oh,
sure
dude.
the parties are like socialist democrat, democratic socialist, socialist socialist. There's the variations are small.
Big T, how are you feeling about the red wave? Took a little step back last night.
Did it?
Yeah,
Why?
this is a minor step back. There was a special election in New York in a district that was basically a toss-up. I think Biden won it by 3 points, and they had a top of the line, top tier Republican running for the seat who lost to a Democrat. People are making
That's
a big
fine.
people are making a big deal about it. I think it's a lot can happen in between now and election day.
Yeah, I'm not overly concerned.
And then your girl Laura Loomer, she lost. R.I.P. Laura Loomer.
I don't know who that is.
She I've had a couple encounters with old Laura. Big face. She got one of those big faces.
Why can't they party like the Finnish prime minister?
Yeah, let people party. I think the more normal somebody acts as a politician, the more I like them. Because if they try to pretend like they don't party, guess what? They're doing other fucked up stuff. Also, if you're going to party and you're a prime minister, please continue to take videos of it so that we can all watch and make content out of it.
OnlyFans.
It's just dancing and drinking. It's not like she's doing anything wrong.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, well, that is nanodosing. That is Macrodosing.
There's something else I saw. They're reviving a Tasmanian tiger.
Hell yeah.
It's cool.
Oh, and John McAfee might not be dead.
That's what it was.
John McAfee.
Yeah, John McAfee.
Potentially still alive. The antivirus guy.
Yeah.
He's been like living in a boat and hanging out in Belize.
No, but remember
Running from law.
Remember it was alleged that he killed himself in Barcelona in prison?
Yep.
They say he could be in Texas right now, his ex-girlfriend says.
Yeah, his ex-girlfriend said that he called her from Texas and said, "I'm still alive. We'll meet up."
Little Manti Te'o situation.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be. So McAfee, if you're still alive,
Come on the show.
open invite. Come on Macrodosing.
What was he in prison for?
It was tax evasion.
Oh.
He
He was on the run.
He's also just an insane guy. He is fucking nuts. He's
Look-
he's got all these automatic weapons and shit, doing a lot of drugs on
The
his
guy who
boat.
created the virus software?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You need to look him up, Big T. He's a wild.
I
wild boy.
I saw this like headline yesterday, but I didn't know anything about him.
He's
prior
one of
to
those
that.
guys who he's so smart and he probably knows all the truths and it broke his brain.
He gives off strong if Hunter Biden had his shit together vibes. That's the kind of person that John McAfee is. What do you mean?
That's an insult to John McAfee. John McAfee built a $1 billion company.
That's why I said had his shit together.
I know, but
John McAfee also he's a big drug guy, massive drug guy,
oh, he's in tech.
big party guy. And no, Billy, you need to look up some of the videos that
Is he
Dude's a wild boy.
Does he got some,
He's-
some crack smoking?
He's a wild boy.
Is he doing crack or just snorting cocaine?
He's a big fan of doing like shirtless selfie videos where he's doing drugs and yelling at the camera.
Let's see some of these.
Wild boy. The Hard Factor guys had him on,
Oh, they did.
and he was like smoking weed out of a gun at one point. Yeah,
The fuck?
yeah, dude's nuts. So I actually want him to be alive. I think that if anybody's going to fake their own death, which is a lost art these days, I think that he would be a guy that would do it and could pull it off. Because he said that allegedly in this phone call they had with his ex-girlfriend or girlfriend, he told her that he paid off the people that were like the prison guards and stuff to say that he was dead.
As someone who's been in Spain recently, it would be very easy to bribe your way into faking your own death.
As somebody that's been to Spain, you can speak on that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go. Well, we will catch up with you guys next week on Macrodosing.
When we doing the switch? When we doing the?
I think when
switch to
football
Thursdays?
starts. So that would be the 8th is a Thursday, 9th, 10th,
I think it'll be the 12th of
11th,
September.
12th. So we'll record a small episode on the 12th and then big episode on the 14th, and Macrodosing will come out on the 15th. The long episode will be on the 15th, that Thursday. So that's the game plan.
Beautiful.
All right, guys. We'll see you then. Love you guys.